Exxon scientist, and she will give you some background that will be very interesting, although maybe not surprising to this crowd.
Thank you. So, like Molly said, my name is Anna Kalinsky, and I'm here today because of my grandfather, James F. Black. My grandfather was a high-ranking scientist at Exxon. Last year, Inside Climate News published the notes from a briefing my grandfather delivered to Exxon executives about climate change. He told them that burning fossil fuels was causing carbon dioxide levels...
Closer to your mouth, please.
Closer?
Yeah.
All right. Good?
Good.
He told them that burning fossil fuels was causing carbon dioxide levels to rise around the planet. And here's what he told them that might mean for Exxon. Present thinking holds that man has a time window of 5 to 10 years before the need for hard decisions regarding changes in energy strategies might become critical. 5 to 10 years. And can you guess when we first raised these concerns with Exxon?
1982.
Close. My grandfather told Exxon executives about the risks of climate change in 1977. Almost 40 years ago. That's how long Exxon has known. And we know that other companies and oil industry groups were getting the same message. But instead of working to address climate change, they invested in lobbyists and front groups that contradicted the very science that my grandfather had warned him about. James Black was a man of science. He had dozens of patents to his name. He worked on the Manhattan Project, and he made Exxon a lot of money. But he was proud of what he accomplished in his career. But as Exxon began to dispute the science, he told my mother that a company is in trouble when it falls into the hands of the accountants.
Yes, amen.
So maybe the accountants are worried now, and they should be. When we ignore science, when we let companies and government agencies deceive us with a spin about the damage that their products cause, we all lose. We've seen it in Flint. We've seen it with people who won't vaccinate their children. We've seen it with tobacco companies. Science denial is dangerous. I love science too. I just received my undergraduate degree in chemistry, just like my grandfather. Thank you. I never met my grandfather, but I like to think that he would be proud that I'm following in his footsteps. But I don't think he would be proud of Exxon right now. The company says that they value their scientists and all the work that they do, but that's pretty hard to believe when they continue to fund organizations, both publicly and anonymously, that spread misinformation about science. Exxon shareholders have asked for increased transparency about the company's lobbying, which Exxon has opposed. To this day, Exxon remains a dues-paying member of the American Legislative Exchange Council, or ALEC. ALEC misinforms state lawmakers about climate science and works against climate policies. Exxon has given more than $1.6 million to ALEC over the past decade. ALEC opposes a revenue-neutral carbon tax, something that Exxon claims they support. Supporting lobbying organizations like these shows that the company's commitment to science and to climate policy isn't real. Exxon's CEO, Rex Tillerson, has the power to change things. He can finally put an end to the company's funding for groups that spin climate science. He can put Exxon engineers and scientists to work on clean energy and clean transportation technology. And just as importantly, he can put Exxon's lobbyists to work fighting for policies that address climate change instead of working against them. It's what my grandfather would want. And as a young person facing the future of a warming planet, it's what I want too. Thank you.